Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Louis Vuitton, what are you doing to us? Price increases aside, you're also releasing very, very strange new bags and products. Now, you know I love my monogram canvas, but when it comes to bags, you're pushing a lot of leather lately. And now apparently you've also started pushing, for those of us who love the canvas, you're trying to trick us by selling us leather bags on top of which you print a canvas pattern. So now you're trying to make the leather bags look like they have canvas bags on them? Girl, we have to analyze this. Subscribe to my channel first before we get to it. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together. There as well for extra perks. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week, and you're all invited to join the live chats. Hi, chat. So the current collection, I think this was from the male collection, but you know, it's whatever. Bags are all unisex. Let me show you what is going down with Louis Vuitton. Let me move to the side. All right, so they're talking about like lunch bags or lunch boxes turned into bags. Now, you see what I'm talking about here? How interesting is this? This is like a freezer bag, lunch freezer bag, call it whatever you want. Freezer bag, I guess it's better. You guys, listen, as a gimmick, but you see what I'm talking about here? So basically, this is a patent leather bag. Okay, they're selling you this as leather, like silver patent leather. And then they print a mini trunk in monogram on top of the leather. So it's not like they actually, I don't know, created an illusion. Like, for example, they cut out a piece of canvas, they put the vaqueta on top, then they sew that like as a patch, like patchwork. It's not like they sew that on top of the silver patent leather. No. Instead, it is silver patent leather with a print of a monogram trunk on top of it. Now, if you love all things Louis and you think this is a cute little gimmick, modern, a novelty piece, like if you're into that kind of stuff, like I understand, sure, you could say this is cute, even though honestly, I always repeat this. For me, the magic of Louis Vuitton is in their travel items. Accessories and bags that facilitate travel, that make travel easier for you. Like, that's why I love Louis, right? I also love all of their, like, you know, stuff to write in the notebook holder, which I just got for my birthday this year. I love it. I always travel with it. I have my notebook in there. For all my makeup and accessories, I always have my packing cube. I have the smaller one for all the brushes. You know, I have the Poche Toilette 15, the 19, the 26. I have the Speedies, the key pouch. Like, this is the stuff. My wallet is Louis monogram. My key pouch is Louis. This is the stuff I live for. Like, this is Louis Vuitton for me. It never lets me down. I use it every day. Super practical. Like, that's how it's done. Okay. Now, when we see these things, I'm like, it's kind of not practical anymore. It's not practical for travel. It's built in a way that it has very little space on the inside. It's just, it's gimmick. It's a gimmicky thing. Let me show you the next one. There's a couple of them. So here's another size of it. We're going to get to the prices as well, but let's first see the products. So here we have a bigger version of the freezer bag with another monogram used bag, the cool bag that we actually want is not available. Instead, they printed it on a freezer bag that we don't want. Can you make that make sense? Like, I'd much rather get this bag than get this silver bag with this bag printed on top. And I don't care for the croissant and the key and this epi leather printed on top. Like, I get it if you're like, somebody might think this is really cool. I don't think this is cool at all. It looks so tacky, says Bunny Style. Oh my God, Lucky Dog Inc. commented, looks cheap AF. Coco's mommy says, this one's definitely a no-go. Main mom says, not elevated. I don't love those. Kev says, I want to eat the croissant. We all need our sugar. But let me show you the next one. Oh, Danielle West says, terrible. Luna Marinelli, disgusting. Is this the same one from before? I think it is. It's just from it's a frontal look. Whatever. Like, again, patent silver leather with a printed little trunk. Yeah, no. And let me tell you the prices. What's the next one? The next one. So the freezer soft trunk retails for $3,700 on the Louis Vuitton's website. The same price as an ordinary handle soft trunk. See what they're doing here? They're charging you more for the novelty. The freezer sac plat, meanwhile, is priced at $3,950. It's $1,300 more than the sac plat PM bag. So if I go back one photo, I can show you. This one costs more with this leather combination than it would cost to buy the actual canvas piece. It's a no-brainer for me, which one I would buy. Louis, what are you thinking? Girl, let me show you the next one. So I just have to scroll through. Okay, so the next image I'm going to show you is another novelty piece. Now, this one is interesting if you really collect monogram pieces. And this bag is different. It's strange. It kind of follows that gimmicky Minaudière style that Chanel has been putting out since 2004/5 with the music tape clutch being the first Minaudière Chanel did. Let me show you what Louis Vuitton is offering us. They're offering, you can see it right there, a camera bag, but it is a functioning recording camera. Let me show you a better picture. This is from the runway. This is the runway show from a couple of months ago. So the camera actually functions. There is a camera in this. So the container is for nothing else but a camera. It's a camera holder. It's a camera bag with a camera in it. And the camera does work. We'll go. Like, if you're into this sort of stuff, it's a cute gimmick, I suppose. I just wonder, it's a digital camera, but it looks like film, but it looks like analog, but it's digital. It's digital. A. Montero says, oh my God, it gets worse. Bunny Style says, hey, this is a good idea. Yeah, we'll go. I mean, great steal, guys, says Bunny Style. Mimi says, like, is it a camera bag that works for other cameras? I don't know. I believe it would work for other cameras as well, because I don't think that Louis Vuitton developed technology like that. I think they have a brand that made a camera for them. That brand also makes, you know what I mean? I don't know what brand is in there, but Frozen Luxury is like groundbreaking. Very Miranda from The Devil's Wears Prada. Too literal for me, says Anderson Martins. Well, if this thing would be collapsible in a way where the lens can be retracted inside of this bag, and the This holder thing could be retractable inside as well, and the back part could be retractable. And this all turns into this little suitcase. Then that would make sense to me. It's like in the tradition of old school Louis Vuitton trunks where you like put all your essentials in there and then you travel in luxury and style throughout the world with them. Like you could also put your camera in the trunk, but since it's all protruding from all these pieces and you can't really, maybe you can, I don't think you can, compact it all together into one suitcase. If it were the case that you could compact it into a suitcase, then I would say, I get it. This is kind of locking on to the heritage of Louis Vuitton travel trunks. But since it looks all open and it stays open, I'm like, well, what's the use? It's kind of a novelty. Let me show you the next picture. This is the other side of the bag with that silver bit to make it look a little bit more technical. I just really don't like that epi silver leather attached to it and that huge chunky logo right there. Like Louis Vuitton, like we get it. We already have the monogram. Like we don't need all of this. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. You know what I mean? It's a bit much. Yeah. Oh, this is now. Holy Grace, like what year is this? This is 2023. This is now. This is from the runway. This is the 2023 runway, this outfit from the male runway. You know. Okay, some of you are liking it, but to me, sure, if you like it, you know, go for it. I'm just looking at this thing and I'm thinking... Now, for the price, I could not find the price of this one. Does anybody know in the chats? I couldn't find the price. Maybe this was like order only, like a special order only, or if it was only offered to special clients that are spending a lot of money. But the article itself does not state a price for this one. Unsolicited opinions by Yella says, my only comment is that model though. Okay, somebody has the hots for the model with the tiny chin. Sure, why not? Bunny Star says, yeah, like I said, I think they made it to grab attention, just a marketing thing. Yeah, maybe like a marketing thing. Very arty, says Holy Grace, like, which is very Louis Vuitton in current times. I don't necessarily like it, but it is expected. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's very much Louis Vuitton of today. But it doesn't kind of latch on to the heritage of Louis, which is the stuff that I love. And I think I'm part of that group of clients that likes their heritage pieces, but they're kind of, this is more aimed towards younger clients that Louis Vuitton is trying to captivate as like people who are going to buy their products in this direction. And they're trying to maybe step, just my speculation here. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes, only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged. But maybe they're just trying to step away from the heritage that I just showed you, all of these heritage pieces, right? And they want people to buy more this because maybe they think this is the way to survive as a brand. But to me, Louis was always the travel pieces, the sturdy monogram canvas travel. I love them. Maybe this is really the new generation. Maybe we are obsolete. Our generation of shoppers and consumers is actually obsolete, and this is the future. But isn't it funny, though, how the future latches on to the past to depict itself? Because why am I saying this? Because this is definitely referencing an old school analog camera, which is why some of you at the beginning of the video were asking, wait a minute, is this an analog camera or a digital camera? So they're latching on to the history and past of cinematography, but they're projecting towards the future. Interesting, isn't it? Kev says, perfect for influencers filming their shitty videos. I could not have said it better myself. And with that, I say thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Kev had the best closing argument. Until next time, thoughts below, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Never give up on love. Bye.